parked up.
Hi Dan.
Hello sir, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Number 2, thank you. These fucking car park spaces are way too small. Sweet. Let's go make some TV.
Shit! I've put it on that Sheffield Wednesday shirt. Sorry.
I fucking knew you were going to do that.
do you know the right way to drink soup as well?
Don't drink soup.
Do you know the right way to drink it?
Don't drink soup.
You do with this. You have to go to the furthest side of the bowl.
Right.
You should never towards you. Should be away. And then.
Oh yeah. Yeah, classic. That'll fly in a posh restaurant.
A bit like with wine. You need the air as well. Fucking delirious after this travel, mate. Jesus. Oh, I don't know how you're going. Right. Back to Leicester to then go to Mexico.
I'm not going to Mexico through Leicester. It's a slight diversion.
Fucking
It's because the radio show tonight. If you don't have the radio show, I can stay down here.
Why have you got to go back to Leicester? They didn't normally set it up here.
I can't be dealing with setting it up here. It's too much of an headache.
It does seem like you do have a lot of people come your way.
Testing like 6 times throughout the day to make sure the connection's still there. Yeah, makes no sense.
Isn't that
It's not big enough.
just like the most unappetising thing you've ever seen?
That looks like something out of an ashtray.
But look, yeah, isn't it just nasty?
Yeah, that's lovely.
And then there's another piece down here, but yet all plant-based recipes seem to fantasize about the aubergine.
It's the same as the portobello mushroom. They're awful as well.
Oh no, they're okay.
No.
They're meaty.
That's supposed to be
Meaty. They're substantial, and you can use them as a bowl. they double up. They're so big. I mean, red onion can't be doing that to you, mate. I can't eat the red onion. If
I'm far enough away from you.
With this new big screen, you might be as well.
Exactly. That's why I requested the big screen.
Because I kept eating the onion.
I'm like, how can they put another foot of distance
Yeah,
between
but
us?
they've got, and it's always a giveaway, isn't it? Tofu cubed.
Yeah.
Cubed. It's lazy.
It's lazy. What shape would you like? Dinosaurs. What tofu
Like
dinosaurs?
alpha bites. Lazy. At least scramble it. Like, I don't want to know. I want to be surprised. I want it to be like the rice. So that's that. What is the point in having a priority tag on a bag
If it's not prioritised.
if it's not prioritised? Now, it's very first world.
No, one world, I think it is.
Yeah, that's how I got gold. But I thought the whole... Save the fucking paper.
Mm-hmm.
Save the paper. Save the world, save the trees, save the paper. Because it clearly isn't prioritised.
The thing you have to consider though is that the people that are handling those bags are definitely not flying with priority tags on their bags. So the likelihood is they're going wanker. Just kick it off
Sure
the
they
luggage
are.
belt.
Sure they
Kick
are.
it off the belt and put it
Then
on
they need
last.
to find someone who respects the luminous orange
No.
priority tag.
No.
Like, I was there forever just going, it can't be on there. I'm a priority ticket holder. It can't be on there.
And did you not get it?
My bag is here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't get it back at the time though?
I did, but it just took forever.
Oh,
it's one
so-
of the last ones out.
So the complaint is that you had to wait for it.
No. Yeah.
I
in a
thought you
way.
were complaining because you not got your bag back. You just had to wait for other people.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Priority,
How fucking dare
bro.
they?
Priority.
Priority.
What's the point though? It's fine.
Did you
Just
not-
don't put a priority ticket on it. Don't get my hopes up. If you're not going to prioritise me, don't tease me. Right. Shall we do one thing that you don't know about Dan Hardy? One thing that you don't know, that everyone should know about Dan Hardy. Black belt in folding. This dude does like origami shit.
I just like shit to be
Look
organised.
at this. Now,
I like shit to be organised.
that is perfect. Every fold.
This is a mess. I mean, this is messy. This has come straight out of one
And
suitcase.
it's the delicate way that he handles his clothes as well. A guy that could rip your fucking face off. Yeah, the delicate way in which he lays everything out. You were clearly tired because you threw that across the room. It landed well.
It's bugging me already because it's such a mess. I'm gonna have to
But
give it to
everything,
a
I don't know how he packs. I have all these big cases now, and I look at him, it's like he's got these vacuum pressed. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So there you go. One thing that you didn't know about Dan Hardy, but you should know about him, the origami master.
I'm an efficient traveller.
Efficient traveller, brilliant folding. If ever you need your bag packed, give him a shout.
You just been ironing your shirt.
There is something about Neaton's shirt that does iron well. But I don't know, honestly my efforts today, lackluster, is definitely the term. Easy.
Oh shit. I thought you were going to leave that white shirt on. It's a shame.
Why, do you like me in this one?
It just makes me feel like I'd have to dress up.
Cruel. You both are very cruel to each other.
No, we're not. Yeah, when do you fly? You're flying out on Tuesday to do the fighters.
Tuesday. Yes,
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday. I'm going Tuesday. Yes.
Nice.
What day do you guys go out?
Probably Tuesday for these guys. They might fly me in on Wednesday. I think John will be flying in on Tuesday as well because he'll be
Yeah.
doing the interviews with you.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it should be interesting to see what it's like.
Be a good event.
How are you doing, Gary?
Great, man. Just chilling.
I'll just direct. Okay.
Sorry, I've just got to get number 3 and then briefly.
It's just a good afro. It's definitely not that smooth. Real. A bit tight.
Hi, Mum.
Yeah, let me go and make sure that is functional.
Seriously, like, do I look that much more hench these days?
No.
No? I mean,
You showing I just shrunk everything? Like accidentally? Is that where your clothes were? When
look,
you were
look,
late?
just everything. Look at the. Oh.
Oh, your arms have definitely got longer.
They are. Is it that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Oh, well, at least there's a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, good morning, Charles. Afternoon, Charles. How are you? Sorry, I have no idea if it's evening.
He says there's a
morning,
person
or-
called Charles that talks to him in his ear. I don't know who he's talking to. He's making it up.
No one lets Dan in on the technology because he makes him a bit confused and wacky and stuff. So I say, John will deal with it, Dan. Not so much. He doesn't
That's why
get
he
to
has
speak to as many people though,
Look,
which is
he puts that bit of bubble gum in his ear. It's got a bit of
a
string attached to
gobstopper.
it. Yes.
Chewed down this gobstopper. It's taken me 8 hours to get that.
Yeah, no, I can't be dealing with an earpiece during the show. I don't need the crass chatter.
Cross chatter or crass?
Well, both. I don't need the cross chatter.
Oh, hello.
Fries my brain. Just like when it's too hot in here, like it is now. It's too hot. I'm not starting to show until it cools down.
Okay.
Well,
Right. Let me
John.
just.
you right, John?
Hello, Jace. Can you talk to me a second?
Just do that with your other arm.
That's better. I've just turned you on.
Is the screen working today? No, it's not. Come on. Come on.
No.
Come on, something worked.
And the jet lag boys are burning up.
Yeah, screen's not working.
Go on then, John. Do something funny.
Do something funny. Hey, that's unkind.
Yeah, that's good.
There's nothing funny right now. Because this, if this camera wasn't here right now, Hardy would be doing the Hulk smash somewhere in this building. But because you guys are here, thank fuck for that. He's still smiling.
So dramatic, John. be right.
No, I'm on board.
These lines slicing through the footage is not ideal.
It's a wonderful bit.
What?
Talk about
I promise you, I wouldn't mention. Kind of.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Is the name of the show.
No.
Hashtag it is what it is.
But it won't affect how the show looks. Ultimately.
Okay.
And you won't. You can get in. You can do what you need to do, which ultimately is what sells the show. You can stop. You can control. You can do all that sort of stuff. Everything else, the wides on that camera look absolutely fine. It doesn't look jumpy. Because I was like, I don't know what it's all about. But Gary was like, no, it doesn't.
So are you guys just agreeing with me then because it's me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
Jump
that
in, jump in.
line-
What are you talking about?
I think you're
Is it
still
my
at
jet lag? Is that?
30,000 feet, yeah. Please don't touch the screen. No, seriously, that's please don't touch it.
Fucking.
Yeah, it's not doing it.
Oh.
No. And why is that? That's a different. Debagging. Back at 3.
Screen not working. I'm not sure what's going on then, John. Can you tell us what's happening?
Yeah, no, listen, it's one of those things. So there's a lot of technology behind this screen, plus the screen's new. Because they're so busy here at IMG, they have many programs coming in and out. And what you've essentially got is a piece of hardware and another piece of software that is having to be bolted into the infrastructure that they've got here. There are handshaking issues with that. And again, it's sort of, that's one thing. Also, which is why we're going away now, is our director has an important call in now 20 minutes. So there's no point in us starting now and then breaking halfway through. Dan likes to keep things rolling, go in one hit. So we're just going to come back and allow us to do one hit for it. So here we go. Is it worth knocking out the... Yeah. I found out that Dan and I would be doing a screen test together. So I spoke to Wad, and I was researching the shit out of that. And I ended up speaking to Dan before. I'd never met him before because he was pretty much in the States. And before then, I was just like a fanboy watching him fight. So yeah, then we had the screen test together and got the job. And then it just went a bit nuts from there. Mm-hmm. But all the while, I was still working with my dad. And I've told this story many times, but when I came out of... so the first fight that we did was London, Manuel versus Gustafsson. Mm-hmm. And I'd never experienced anything like that before in my broadcasting career. Like, we'd done places where you had maybe 1,000 to 2,000 people. Now we're talking about like 15, 16,000 people. I'd never felt so small walking into a place. It was overwhelming. And so we had the high of the show, and obviously, it was just such a big thing for me. And then the feedback was what it was. We had pretty good positive feedback, which was a nice sort of multiplier effect. And then on Monday morning, I went on a building site, and I just walked out. I got out of the van and was like this big crash of energy. I just looked at this thing and just like, I was on such a fucking high 48 hours ago, and now I'm looking at this and everyone's miserable and all the noises are like drills and shit rather than screaming fans, and no one wants to be here and everyone wanted to be at the event. And I just thought, this is bonkers. So I got through the day, but even at that point I was like, this job does not help the other job. And that's more about my personality type, because I was craving being just working in the sport full time. But it just wasn't enough. couldn't pay the bills, so I had to do what I had to do.
So like if it's playing, if I want to stop it, I can stop it by using this, and I can scroll through back and forth. But no matter when I take my finger off this, it pauses, and that's the temperamentality of whether that plays or not. I don't know whether another button would make a difference.
He seems to think it would. So if it was there, would you be happy with that interface?
Yeah, it would make no difference to me.
Yeah.
We could even replace this one with it if you want. Because I never
you
use
use
that.
do you?
No.
No,
That's
we haven't
what
got. There's a reason why I'm doing this. I'm testing the set. There's no creaks. What are you laughing at? It's true though. How many times do we get this? Like, it sounds like my old kneecap as I come out here. But they've done a good job.
Yeah, happy?
Oh, thank God for that, eh? If I wasn't, woo!
Alright, screen don't work now, but your leg's not creaking.
How about, do you creak over? Actually, don't. I couldn't deal with it if we did. Couldn't deal with it.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Light-footed, aren't you?
Of course I am.
Like a goddamn ninja.
It's the Converse, that's the trick, you see. I don't wear big shoes like that.
Wouldn't matter. I'm still going to be able to hear it coming. It's all those years of practicing, you know, when you shouldn't have been awake at night on the landing.
Right.
And I knew exactly where to position a toe to avoid the creak, to go down and get that cookie at night.
Cookie was it? Yeah. Coming back drunk. Coming back home drunk.
Only when I was 9.
That's right.
Good hanging jowls.
That me?
That was you, wasn't me? Oh, it's the speaker with the creaky floor sound effects. Oh, nice. They found a little creaky floor sound effect.
That's good.
That is really.
How much manpower was dedicated to that?
Oh, Dave, I was just trying to lighten the mood, and you had to go and do that.
I want to go home, John.
Apparently it was the same guy that was trying to sort the screen out that did that sound effect.
Is that right?
He literally went down the road, found an old floorboard out of a 1930s house, recorded it, came back, played it through the speaker. All for you.
Wonderful.